scenarios, though, if nothing's there, scramble up, get down.
Well, they will hand it off and eat more of that clock. Well, Wade Williams almost broke it. All the way down, a few yards shy of the marker.
Now you got a decision to make, though. You know, it's a long field goal. If you want to go for that attempt, probably too close to punt. Or do you keep the offense out there and go for it?
Seibert hit one. He also missed earlier from 48. Well, you can also let this play clock go all the way down, take one of your timeouts and talk it over. And maybe Dan Campbell's thinking that.
Oh, 100%. Maybe they try to draw him off sides here, but when you're on the road, it's tough to do. I think you want to take some time to think about this play call and what you want to do.
2 seconds, one. Yeah, they're not gonna snap it. They will take the timeout with 1:14. So Dan Campbell thinking about this. We talked about his aggression. They've converted 5 fourth-down conversions. Yeah, the field goal does make it so obviously that a field goal on the other side doesn't do anything, but you still get beat by a touchdown.
Right. It just makes it a harder, longer trip for the Vikings, assuming you make the field goal.
Yeah.
But in this case, look, you end the game, you get a first down. And the Lions have played this pretty aggressive the entire game. I think the hard part is you don't get it. Now you've got a short field for Kirk Cousins with, let's just say, a minute to go down and find a field goal to get this thing into overtime.
Offense out there. What do you think? Well, now they switch it up. They just now.
I think this is the smart play. And you ask Austin Seibert to go make it. Now they've got these doors open here at US Bank Stadium, which they affected Greg Joseph. I don't know if it has any effect down the field, but he's missed both his field goals right.
And this is from 54. Seibert's career long is 53. A big challenge for the fourth-year kicker. Kick on the way, and he pushed it wide right, just like his counterpart Greg Joseph did twice earlier from over 50 yards.
I mean, that's 3 today. I don't know if it has anything to do with the draft. You feel a little on the field, but both Seibert and Joseph have pushed everything. I mean, you can see the ball tail and push that way. I mean, I've got to think those doors being open plays some factor in that.
And it gives them, as you said, great field position. Now, they don't have any timeouts, but a minute 10 remaining. So Dan Campbell with a decision to kick it, does not work, and now the Lions with an opportunity. Starting at the 44, need to get to about the other 40 to be in range. But that's not going to help. Incomplete in the direction of KJ Osborne.
And they're doubling Justin Jefferson. That last play, you had Okudah on the outside, Deshaun Elliott, the safety, on the inside. They're just not going to let him catch the football and play a role in this. And so you're going to have to find a way of getting the ball to Irv Smith Jr., Adam Thielen, KJ Osborne. One of those three has to step up for Kirk Cousins right here.
Well, with Jefferson being shut down, Thielen has been the top target. He's been targeted 8 times, 6 catches, 61 yards. Second down and 10. Cousins, clean pocket, and he completes it to Osborne. They're in field goal range, inside the 30.
They're going to play fast here. They're not going to spike it, it doesn't look like. They're calling a play.
A huge 29-yard gain.
Detroit takes a timeout.
Yeah, Detroit is going to use their timeout. So now neither side has a timeout remaining. And Minnesota, look, we talked about the kicking woes. They're already within the 30, so this would be a closer field goal, but this has got to be in their minds. Greg Joseph missed twice earlier from 56.
Yeah, well, they're not kicking towards these two doors. They seem to be impacting every kick, but he's got to have a short-term memory. But I think now, though, for Kevin O'Connell in this offense is how you go about calling these next few plays. You'd like to make this an easier kick, but you'd like to win it in regulation. And so if you can't find a way of taking some shots here to the outside, down the field towards the end zone.
That last play at 29 yards, by the way, was the long play today for this Minnesota offense. Cousins. He's got him. Touchdown. It's Osborne again. And Minnesota is in front with 45 seconds to play.
And it's Mike Hughes, the former Minnesota Viking, who gets beat by KJ Osborne for the go-ahead touchdown.
And KJ Osborne, who grew up just 35 miles west of downtown Detroit, knew a lot about the Lions as a kid, and he may have just beat them. But still 45 seconds remaining.
What a response by this Minnesota Vikings offense, though. Take a look, working one-on-one. It was really Osborne stemming down inside. You could say Hughes is looking back for safety help, someone over the top, but utilizing those resources to shut down Justin Jefferson. We talked about at the beginning of this drive. Someone else had to step up. Thielen did his part. KJ Osborne in the clutch.
And the Minnesota Vikings had not had a play over 20 yards until back-to-back plays to Osborne of 29 and 28 yards for the touchdown. And we welcome those of you who just watched Tennessee and Las Vegas do battle. We've got a good one here. Minnesota, 28-yard touchdown pass from Cousins to Osborne to go up by 4 with 45 seconds left. Detroit with no timeouts, and obviously a field goal will do them no good. Touchback. But we were thinking, well, Minnesota's in field goal range, but they had other plans. A huge touchdown pass to KJ Osborne.
Really, this play set up by the reception from KJ Osborne, but Kirk Cousins, a couple overthrows in earlier drives, not this one, right on the money. See KJ Osborne working against Mike Hughes, the former Viking, stems inside and then just really beats him with speed. It looks like Hughes is looking for help. Nobody's there.
They got down 14-0, then down 10. Last time they came from behind, you saw that in the 90s against the Bears. Now Jared Goff got to pull a rabbit out of his hat here. And that one's knocked free. In coverage, it's the linebacker Eric Kendricks. Second down at 10.
Yeah, he's targeting Amon-Ra St. Brown, the leading receiver for the Detroit Lions, who's been hobbled with an ankle injury. Ball thrown well behind with Kendricks on the coverage, who's had quite the day. DJ Chark's been very quiet in the second half. He was involved much earlier on in the first half. He's got elite speed, big frame, and catch radius.
So after the nice play by Kendricks, Goff back to the air. Deep down the seam, caught. Huge play. Reynolds is swung down at the midfield logo after a gain of 25. They got to hurry. No timeouts.
Got to spike it.
Goff gets up and does spike it.
Now here's the reality. With 23 seconds, no timeouts.
And we welcome those of you who just saw Philadelphia beat Washington. We are going down to the wire here, partner.
Yeah, and here's where we're at. You got 23 seconds, no timeouts. Detroit's going to be able to run one play in bounds safely as we go back and take a look at the go-ahead touchdown from Kirk Cousins to KJ Osborne to get us to this point.
They were in field goal range. Looked like we were destined for overtime, but a 28-yard strike puts Minnesota on top. Now a 2nd and 10. Goff down the middle of the field, and it's almost intercepted. Josh Metellus making his first career start today for the injured Harrison Smith, almost into this ball game.
He had eyes on Jared Goff the whole way. Goff was looking again for that deep dig route by Reynolds, which would have put him in striking distance from the fringe.
Brady, do you go sideline here and then one shot to the end zone?
I mean, you could throw one inbounds, but as we saw with Minnesota before the end of the half, you're going to have to operate quick to go spike that. So right now it's got to be a must to the sidelines, if not towards the end zone.
Goff with pressure coming from Smith. Off his back foot, he heaves it downfield, and Metellus does pick it off. Missed the last one, got this one, and the Vikings are going to get to 2-1.
That Minnesota Vikings pass rush finally started to get home here in the end of the game. Darius Smith pressuring Goff out of the pocket. He just heaves up a prayer towards Sharks' direction, but he didn't even see the ball coming. And Metellus able to seal the game, said a moment ago, filling in those big shoes of Harrison Smith, who was out today with a concussion.
Yeah, replacing a six-time Pro Bowler and a legend here, not easy, but Metellus with a pick, Cousins down to a knee, and Minnesota with a come-from-behind win, 28-24. For Brady Quinn and Megan Alevy, I'm Brandon Gaunt. Let's go to the State Farm